Now you're gonna swing left to right. Left to right. Swing it. This one opens. Even some organs get together inside your body. And it helps you to get a good relief on your lower back. So if you have back problems, it's very important, okay? Very important to do that. So 5 seconds. Left and right, yeah. The lower back needs it. Okay? 3, 2, and then slowly up. Awesome. Now we're gonna place those hands in front of us again. But at this time we're gonna go all the way down. Okay, you already got it, right? But we're gonna drop our body. This is one of the things I told you. Once you are after 50, what happens? People will start getting issues, okay? One of them is what? We're about to fall. You cannot prevent the fall, even when you step on something, right? But you need to learn to fall. How you do it? Hands first, and drop. Don't drop the knees, all right? The hands. Slightly, then the knees, the arms, and return. So whenever that happens to you, if it's facing forward, and you can do it, then what's the first thing you're gonna put? Hands. Okay? Learn to fall. Even if it doesn't happen to you, you should know how to fall. Learn to fall. Okay? So, same thing, right? We continue later, my friend. Okay? Extend those arms. Yes, it's a lot of information. If you have questions, leave it at the end, okay? I will ask. 5 minutes, hold it, and again, 2. All right, we're gonna do it nicely. First the fingers, not the palm, fingers. And palm. All right? So understand your body, all right, and how it works. Drop and return. Drop and return, and you got it. All right, hands in front of you. This is another one. Slowly up. Are you stepping? Yes. Good job. Now we're gonna do the last one. The whole movement. Okay? So we're gonna start with the first one with extensions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Opposite side. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Let me change the music. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're gonna extend up. 1, look at my arms. 2, lift the heels. 3, continue. 4, lift the heels. Wow, all the time is not. I always do it, I don't know why. But anyways, get the 10, switch legs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, my friends. Now, we got this. We're gonna stay right here for the second one, all right? Level 1, we're gonna place the knees on the floor. For my friends who are first timers, or first time you get to know me, okay? Then you're gonna press the hips, okay? You're gonna feel. Don't force the part where a lot of people get injured to force. Do not force things that you don't know, okay? So here, just nice and easy, no force, no bounce, and take control. Hands in front of you, shoulders back. You got a posture. Remember the posture I told you at the beginning? Should apply even when you're palms down, palms up. Lift those arms up. Good. And look up to stretch your face, neck, and chest. Awesome. Now we drop those arms again and we turn. Remember, these are exercises, nothing else. Right? When you use control, going like that. Opposite side, now turn. All right? Here, you are stretching those chest, neck, and everything else. Okay? That means the opposite side of your body. All right? And back to the center. Now center the arms, wrap it around, and go lower if you can. Take advantage of the movement, breathe. Exhale through your nose. This is another one. I still don't know why people breathe through their mouth, but that's a different thing when you are in the hospital, okay? But understand that I used to run marathons, triathlons, and stuff like that. Tell me, first country, you name it. And one of the things I saw is because people are not making the weight. So this is one of the big ones. Okay? And now we undo and switch. Okay? This is level one. Still, my friends. Lift those arms up, chest forward, drop those arms. We're gonna do the opposite side. Obviously, you have to participate the same amount. Whoever can do it, right? And then opposite side. Unless you have any issues with your recovery, you have to listen to your body. Opposite side, and try to keep it. How many? At least 8 seconds. But remember, every stretching that's applicable to this, all right? The time frame is 8 seconds. But if you are 50 years old, older, back to the center, lift those arms up. How many seconds do you think you should do? How many? 8, 15 seconds? No, my friends. 30 seconds or more. So the older you get, the more you have to stretch back down. Okay? Again, right here. And that's one of the biggest things because the body changes. That's why I say, know your limits, set your limits, don't go beyond those limits. And mine is, don't do so many those limits. And the other day, my friend saw me lifting 500 pounds on the weights. I will tell you which one because you probably don't want to do the same. And he almost messed up with me. He's 70 years old. No, you cannot do the same thing that you did like you used to. It has to be about it, my friends. And that's one of the things, okay? Know yourself. All the way up, okay? Back down, all right? And then back to the center, my friends, okay? Here we go with the next one. We're gonna sit, okay? When you sit on top of your heels, there's another thing that happens. I'm not going there, but it's a good one, okay? Try to separate the knees, okay? And then here you're gonna stretch to one side. Okay, so you're here and moving to that side, and you open the legs like this. There's another wonderful thing that happened to your organs inside. There you go, 5, 4, 3, 2. Opposite side, my friends. Good job. Feel the stretching right here. And then back to the center, hands behind. And then look up. This is an amazing exercise that you should do daily, my friends, every time you wake up. I told you. Or before you go to sleep too. 10 minutes, 30 minutes before and 10 minutes after you wake up, you know? So look up. And obviously you shouldn't be talking when you're exercising. These exercises are for you, not for me. My training is not like my work. But when you do this, you need to be focused. You need to be thinking about what you're doing at the moment. That's where people are having time to talk because you start mixing everything. Multitasking is the worst thing you can do. Believe it or not, now the so-called Roman goes on and says that if you do that, you get outside. You know. So there's a lot of things that we should change now, okay? So that's one of them. Did you get it? At least 1 minute. This is a great one. It affects your back. I used to do therapies for people more than over 1 hour of training, doing one thing at a time. It's amazing, but that fixed the back. Do you want that? I don't think so. So you should do this at least daily for 8 seconds. Isn't that nice? Yes. So feel the stretching. Opposite side, just like this. Beautiful. Okay, now that we got this simple movement, we're gonna go to the level 2. And get on your knees. Same thing, my friends. Do not force, don't bounce. Know yourself. See if you can. First try. 1. Extend the arm all the way to the side. And feel the stretching of your lats. The lats are right here. It involves also your obliques and part of your abs in the center and the butt. Okay? And return. After 8 hours of sleeping, what do? You wake up, right? Same thing, your body needs a break in between sets. This one applies because you are already alternating. Opposite side, that's the break. You understand? The opposite side is not doing what the other side is doing. So that's also at the same time you are exercising. Okay? And last one. Feel the stretching all the way down, my friends. Feel it, and return. Now the next thing I do recommend you when you have more flexibility, but if you can, good. If not, that's okay. Just try both. Like that. See if you can. Don't force them out. But if not, just do one side. Be safe. Okay? Do what you can. Awesome. So that's why I give you 2 levels, 1 and 2. Right? Good job. And then it goes on, and I do not recommend that until you get very like this. Right? Return. You got to know the process. It's like learning to drive a car, right? So be careful. All right, so now we're gonna come with the leg forward. Here, okay? We're gonna place the arms at the level, the fists on the side of your knees, okay? Look straight ahead. Make sure the knees and toes are pointing up front. Obviously, this right here is pointing up, obviously, to the same direction, right? So, when you get that right, you're ready for the next one, okay? You can also look up at this moment, also keep stretching your face and neck. Those muscles need to exercise too, my friends. Just like I told you, smiling. Okay? Lift the leg up, okay? When you do this one, you also feel the stretching right around your quadriceps, okay? Those muscles around your knees, that's what I'm talking about, okay? And now you reach and grab the ankle. When you reach and grab the ankle, be careful, like I said, don't force, but you can press if you have more flexibility. Understand your body, listen to your body, okay? Go step by step, everything takes time. Believe me, my friend, one of my friends, she was, I think, one of the blessings ladies get is pregnancy. But she kept it way up in pregnancy, But it was unbelievable. I used to admire her a lot because she was very flexible, even like that. So, and she didn't get that with naturally, obviously. She had to practice a lot, but I learned a lot with her. And I still believe that many of you can do anything, regardless of what you have. It's a style. The gifts that you have, take the lower obviously, and opposite side now. You have to overcome with that too. Alright? So this is the opposite side, my friends. Never give up. Okay? Beautiful. Now you release it, and then you walk forward with the hands slowly until you hold torsos on top of your leg. This one is first like this, but later when you have more flexibility, then you can go in other positions, okay? But not only with me, first time with me, you do it like this, okay? I teach you that for a reason because I need you to be safe, my friends. Hold it. Now you're gonna take a deep breath. Hold it for, okay? So breathe in, 4, hold it 4, and exhale 4. Okay, here we go. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Now you know the sequence. Slowly come forward, come backwards, and then switch legs. I'm not gonna be able to do a lot on this one to cover, but I will do a couple. Okay. Now here is the same thing, my friends. Hold it nice and tight. Right here. Okay? And then slide it down. Like I told you, look straight ahead. Okay, look up. 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 again. Lift that leg. You got that one. Okay? Reach it with the same side. Okay? Drop it if you can. In other words, you pull that. Alright, you're stretching. Excellent. And then release it. And opposite side. Good. Feel the stretching of your body. Now, what is the number one thing why people get cramps? You know those? What is the number one thing, or one of the multiple things that happen, or are the cause of cramps? Hydration. One of them is hydration. Another one. Yeah, that's good. Also, stretching. Yes. So, I'm telling you, I used to do all this stuff and then that's what I saw. And listen, now I release it. And now we're gonna bring his leg to the opposite side on top if you can. First try like this. This is diagonal right now. Alright, don't put it straight yet. And then turn to the opposite side, right here. Okay, when you do this, you're stretching also the muscles of your legs around. Okay? Your face, your chest, your neck. It's beautiful, it's so beneficial for your body. Look away. And I had done this when I used to play soccer. So this is one of the best for legs, and a slowly return. Well, now when you return, try to fix your back, and you tell only the one guiding you right here, and try to lift those arms and see if you can. Okay? Obviously, this is for your back to keep it straight. Okay, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then release. Okay? Now the same leg goes to the opposite side right here, creating a Z. Alright, a Z. Okay? And then you're gonna place that hand behind like you did, 5 inches away, and you're gonna lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm telling you, I'm trying to teach you the basics first before we even continue with the rest because it's so hard. Okay, 2 and 1. Awesome. Now, this is another thing you can do in the morning. See that? Switching. Okay? So try to do at least 5 to 10 to prepare the legs. This helps a lot. Now, which part of our body is the most important? Perfect science. Which one do you think? What? Cool. The abs? Okay, the core. Okay. Good. It's a good try. The science says it's the shoulders because of the way we walk. Okay? It helps every day. But I disagree. I think the most important are your legs. Because where are you going to go without your legs? Right? So, and there's a wonderful thing that happens to your body with your legs. 10. When you do your legs, the more you exercise, guess what is also working? Your brain. So the more you work on your legs, the more you work on your brain. If you walk a lot, I'm telling you, that's a good one. Now extend. Slowly. Place the one on top of the other. And here we go. 1, 2, 3. These exercises, like I told you, have a requirement. I told you the same as for everything. I told you how many. How many? No. How many did I say? You can do it like this. We are supposed to do switch. 100. Yes. We don't think it like that. And we are supposed to do it. But without even realizing, sometimes you're doing it throughout the day. So that's what makes your work. We have to create awareness, okay? Keep moving, my friends. That's all. And it's very beneficial. Okay, now I'm gonna do open and close. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, in the morning. As soon as you wake up, it helps your legs. Big time. Don't miss it. All right. One of the things I didn't mention, but I'm gonna say it today is which day. You already know we are supposed to rest, right? But there is a break that we're supposed to get throughout the week, right? So we take a break. I used to be a workaholic. I used to work non-stop. All my vacations, my weekends were working. So I didn't know what is supposed to stop. I have more energy back then. It was like too fast. Even today, people tell me to slow down. Okay? But what I'm trying to tell you is I want to share the blessing I got. Then I saw Genesis 2:3. We're supposed to stop. One day of the week. Which day of the week? Place the leg towards the chest. We are supposed to rest. Which day of the week we are supposed to rest? Is there in Genesis 2:3. It says the Lord created the earth in 6 days. On the 6th day he finished the earth. And on the 7th day, remember I'm a medical interpreter, that translation, back then it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It was not like it is today. After the year 200, 300, Constantino changed the whole thing. We didn't have days, we didn't have the months. That was man's creation. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. So on the 7th day, folks, we are supposed to don't miss the blessing. That's all I can say. It's not on Sunday. Sunday. Day of the sun. Okay? Here, 5 inches away. Right here. Very good. Extend. There you go. Hold it. Now you're gonna guide your tailbone and see if you can do it like this. Hold it. Nice and tight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and return. Challenge your movement. Even when you're doing that, you have the balance, okay? Now we're gonna do the reverse plank. Right here, place it. Arms, elbows on the back. Lift and hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and drop. See, the same thing. You can do it face down. Now, hands behind. Level 2. Lift and do the same. All the way back. Remember the one I told you? This one is amazing for your back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and drop. Good. And it goes on and on. Next one. This is another one. I'm telling you, we should do it this daily again. Because it involves your arms and your organs, hand on the side. And then we're going to lean to the side. Everything. Okay, my friends? Back to the center. Opposite side. Same thing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Return. Bring those arms up. Okay? And now slowly place those hands in front of us. Now this one, I do encourage you to keep your back straight. That's the goal. Because if we don't have a good back straight, and it's not straight, we're not doing it, executing the right way. So we try to push ourselves slowly until you get lower. That's the goal, a step-by-step process. But this is one of them. Also, place the hands right inward, next to the knees, okay? And you help your back to be straight. Now you can place it with the hands behind, all right, 5 inches away. And this one has the other one. But make sure your knees and toes are pointing to the same direction, so you drop like this. You're gonna place the weight on that leg. Place it, and this one is another one. Really good for your body. Everywhere you feel the stretching in the that's it. Nothing. Arms and slowly up. Opposite side, same thing. Lift those arms up and feel the stretching. Awesome. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back down. Beautiful. And then we place the legs together. I used to teach another class which is kick over the white tee. They don't have another class after, do they? I didn't see that. You're gonna massage your back. Oh, we see in the morning 3 minutes. 3 times is recommended. Get it to the neck, all the way back to the bottom of your tailbone. And swing. Okay? And continue. Alright, now if you can hold it right here, this is another one. Just keep it for at least 50 seconds to 1 minute. Now, if you need support, place the hands up, down, and you can open and close. Now, this is a little bit challenging at the beginning, but you can also do this on the floor, open and close the legs, okay? I know I went straight, but this one also helps you with your organs. It does wonders to your organs, okay? 2 and 1. Slowly drop, wrap them around, and we got the butterfly position, okay? So swing left to right. Another one. Feel the stretching of your body. Left to right. And at least 3 times. Undo. All right. And here's the last one. Per size also, if you're able to stand up without the assistance of your hands, you're good to go. That's